Hello, my name is Patrick Obrien, and I will be doing my persuasive speech on why you should try a new hobby. Have you ever wondered if there's some kind of secret out there that you haven't picked up on, but somehow other people know about how to relax and relieve stress? Well, today I'm here to tell you about a little secret I found that helps me relieve stress and be able to enjoy life a little bit more and not worry about some of those other things. And what that secret is hobbies. Hobby, by definition, is an activity you indulge in regularly in your leisure time. So, with that definition, the possibilities are really limitless for what a hobby could be. See, a hobby can be something as simple as listening to music or something as crazy as tightrope walking. The possibilities really are endless. And so, I actually challenge you to go out there and find a new hobby and try it. Because you really don't know if you're going to like something until you try it. And maybe you'll try it, maybe you'll hate it, but maybe you'll try it and it will become the thing that helps you relieve stress on the weekends so you don't have to worry about what happened last week or what's happening next week. See, I grew up in a family that was very sports oriented. So I was always watching sports, playing sports video games. I was always in these sport hobbies. Some of them I took a little more serious, and some of them just for fun on the weekend. But these all helped me tremendously throughout my life. I mean, life can get hard. Life gets stressful, it gets icky, it gets hard. But hobbies are something that can really take your mind off of those stressful times and get you through some of those more difficult times. And so that's why I've always been a big supporter of getting out there, trying a new hobby, and seeing if you like it. Because I know that from personal experience, it's helped me a ton. And for example, this is one hobby I just picked up on about last year. And I know, this small white ball, how much help could that really be to you? Well, actually, this is something that helps me probably more than any hobby I've ever done. See, golf is the thing I turn to when I just had maybe the worst week of my life. Because I can just go out there on the golf course, turn off my phone, completely forget about everything that just happened last week. Don't have to worry about what's happening the week in front of me. I can just go out there, have fun, and push aside everything else. It really helps me. It helps me relieve stress a ton, and it really makes me vouch for how great hobbies can be for you. Another one is basketball. Whoops. See, basketball is one that I've been doing since I was 6 years old. And I will go out and shoot hoops after maybe the speech, maybe after I just wrote a really long and stressful paper. But it's something I can just go out super quick and it'll help me relieve all that stress I was feeling and forget about everything that was going on, and I can just go out there, just worry about shooting my hoops, and that's it. It's a great stress reliever for me. And so, why I really challenge someone to go out and try new hobbies is because how much happiness it can actually generate. Matthew Zawadzki, a health psychologist at the University of California, describes how hobbies can actually drive more happiness, reduce stress levels, and also add a few more years to your life. So, call me crazy, but sounds like a deal to me. I can go out and play golf and I'm adding time to my life, I'm all for it. So hobbies really can drive happiness, and you can also use them as a reward system. So this brings me on to my next point of it can drive better work ethic. See, if you use it as a reward system and you say to yourself, okay, I got 3 papers this week. If I don't get a B or better on every one, then I'm not going to go play golf. That's going to make you want to do pretty well on those. So you can go play golf that weekend, especially if you love it as much as I do. And so if you use this reward system and you maybe get a C on one of them, but you stay true to your word and you don't go play golf because of it, you're going to be sitting there on the weekend like, dang, I really wish I would have done better. And you'll probably work a little bit harder on those next assignments you have so that you can go do that hobby that you love now. Another aspect to it, why it helps work, is because it unlocks that creative side in your head, especially with things like painting. If you're able to get in touch with your creative side, the world is yours. If you're able to take a different perspective from other people and maybe throw something out there new, especially in this day and age, you are a very valuable asset to a lot of different companies. Mark Zuckerberg actually talked about this. He was talking about how employees and people who interview that have creative hobbies are actually some of the people he wants the most, because he understands that they are very in touch with their creative side and maybe they'll be able to have a little different perspective on something than him. Especially today with technology and a company like Facebook, you have to be able to separate yourself from the pack to truly get to one of the top places. And so someone who's creative and maybe can offer something new is greatly appreciated, and someone CEOs want them to work for. And there's also another aspect of trying new hobbies, which is the social networking aspect. Jamie L. Kurtz talks about how new hobbies can actually benefit your social networks because you're able to go, and a lot of them are by yourself, like painting or maybe playing video games, but a lot of them you can join a club and you can actually go out and meet new people with the similar interests as you. Say you move to a new town and you're a little scared, a little nervous, and you're like, how do I meet new people? But then you join a book club. You go to the book club, you talk, maybe you really kick it off with somebody, and you already have one thing in common, so you say, hey, you want to go get something to eat, and you figure out you have even more in common. This is why hobbies are a great gateway for social networking. Overall, hobbies are something that can really drive a lot of different aspects in your life by reducing stress, helping you at work, and your social network. So I encourage you to go try that new crazy thing maybe, or something as simple as new music after you hear this speech. Thank you.